Okay, here are the answers for the 712 review preview. So 715 says, I use triangle at right, label the missing length with their exact length. So this one, I know that if I know the leg, I multiply by 2 to find the hypotenuse. So hypotenuse would be 2. And then I multiply the leg times the square root of 3. So this would be the square root of 3. And then 45, this is a 1 as well. I multiplied by the square root of 2. So then it says 30, 60, 90 triangle, sometimes called half an equilateral triangle. Draw a picture to illustrate this. So if this is my 30, 60, this is 60. If I drew another one over here, this would be a 60 as well. And then I could say, okay, this is 2, 2, 1, and 1, which is 2. Problem 16, find the measure of angle A in the diagram. So I know that the sine is the vertical height. So the sine of A is going to be equal to 0.3. So I do the inverse sine of 0.3. So angle A is about 17.46 degrees. Find the x and y intercepts of the quadratic. So to find the x intercepts, I'm going to first try to factor it, see if that works out. So I'm going to get 2x and x. 5 and 2 will be 10. So to get 0, I can do 4. So 2 and 5. So we get 5 minus 4. And it's going to be a positive 5. So positive 5. So my x-intercepts are going to be 2, 0 and negative 5 over 2, 0. And then the y-intercepts is going to be negative 10. If I plug in 0 for x, I'm left with 10. Problem 17, or 18, sorry. Evaluate each expression without using a calculator or changing the form of the expression. Do at least 2. So like the log of 1 is base 10, the log of 1. So I'm thinking 10 to the x power equals 1. It's got to be 0. This one it would be 3. This one the answer is 4. And this one the answer is 64. Problem 22, find the value of x. So for the first one, I have to use the law of cosines. So I would do x squared, because that's what I'm looking for, equals 43 squared plus 35 squared minus 2 times 43 times 35 times the cosine of 50. So if I put that all in my calculator and then took the square root of it, I get x equals 33.75 feet, about. So for B, I'm going to use the law of sines. So I do the sine of 25 over x equals the sine of 41 over 15. So I cross multiply, divide. So x ends up equaling 15 the sine of 25 divided by the sine of 41, which is approximately 9.663. Problem 23, 7-23, solve the system. So I know x is 2z. So right away I can plug it in for y. So y is going to equal 2z minus 5. So then I can plug everything into the first equation. So I get 2z plus 2z minus 5 plus z equals 40. So I get 4z, 5z minus 5 equals 40. Add 5 to both sides. I get 5z equals 45. So I get z equals 9. So if z equals 9, x equals 18, because 2 times 9 is 18, and 18 minus 5 is 13, so y equals 13. So the solution is 18, 13, 9.